you that I watched it twice. I watched both in English because there's no way I can watch it in Korean. But everybody's like, no, you needed to watch it in Korean with the subtitles because you know what I mean? In English, like their mouths aren't perfectly matched and it takes away.
You're like, read that fast.
But I can tell you that I can tell, like, even though with the subtitles, that it's probably so much better if I understood Korean, because the acting in there is just amazing. So really you need to watch, I suggest it. I say it's a great show to watch. It's only 8 episodes and it's a binge worthy show. And I've watched it twice already.
Okay. We need to a little bit more, like, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched it. So the premise of if someone wins, they get a bunch of money and their debt is paid off.
Yeah, you get billions.
But are they on teams or individual?
It's both. Okay, so it's kind of like the Hunger Games on steroids.
Okay.
It's like,
I didn't watch that.
You know,
when we talk about like the bloody part of it, are they like stabbing people? Or
everything. A lot of shooting in the head. It's everything.
Ew.
But it kind of just becomes like, meh, after a while. It's that bad. Like, it's kind of like,
not for me. I have nightmares.
It's a great show. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Are you guys watching anything on Netflix?
I binged all of You season 3 this weekend.
I couldn't even get through season 2.
No, I forgot because it's been 2 years. I forgot that after watching season 2, I was like, I think I'm done with the show, but it had been so long. I was like, oh yeah, let me watch it. And yeah, it's just like a lot of murder.
Yeah, I kind of got bored with that after the first one.
It's a lot of repetitive stuff. Yeah.
Another one. Yeah.
Either. Because I like Dan. You can't ruin Dan for me.
I'll never look at him the same way because he's just ruined for me ever since I watched it.
Like, what if I have a boy cat one day? Serena meets her Dan. How can I watch a show where Dan becomes a murderer?
Yeah, probably best that you don't. Although one of the girls in season 3, like the very first episode, like the new girl, I've never seen her on anything else, but she was on One Tree Hill, which is like one of my top shows.
Who is she?
She was the girl who was Lucas's fiance, the book editor from New York.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen her on anything else. I was like, oh my gosh, Lindsay, 10 years later.
Does she get killed?
I don't know.
No, can't spoil that.
Spoiler alert, does she get killed?
No. So listen, what's the other one now that everybody's was watching with the blind girl? I see that's got new ones out.
Oh, see?
No.
See on Apple TV?
No.
It's about with Jason Momoa and all the blind people?
No. This is just the girl who's blind. All right, never mind. Anyway, season 3 is out on that one too. I can't remember what it.
We watched Apple TV's Ted. Hilarious. Everyone knows to watch that.
Which one?
Ted.
Ted
Lasso?
Oh, yeah. I didn't like that. I tried.
It's so good.
Really?
People actually like have said like season 1 was better. I thought season 2 was better because you got to know like it's much more like emotional ties to the characters.
I can see how someone would think I can see it both ways.
Yeah. No, personally, I like the 2 better, but the first season, I was just like, there's some funny one-liners, but I was like, it's kind of meh. Like it's well written, but like, it's not a show I'd watch repeatedly. But then
I didn't like any of it,
and
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm like, I can't sleep. I need to know what happens in the next episode.
Yeah.
Really?
Also,
okay, that was one cliffhanger ending of the whole season, but like it's really cute.
It is. It is, Cindy.
I couldn't get into it. I tried. Is anybody going to do anything for Halloween? No.
Our Girl Scout troop is doing a trunk or treat next week, and I have to figure out what I'm going to dress up as.
Your Girl Scout troop. You're the cutest fucking thing. I can't even stand
Hey,
it.
last week at our meeting, they had me doing cartwheels, and I was like, I'm gonna be sore for like days.
Lauren is like the sweet baby Jesus, okay? She's over there mentoring these little brownies and Girl Scouts. Like, that's crazy. She doesn't even have kids. Like, that's
They're
crazy.
Fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for me.
I think that the Girl Scouts is part of like my trauma.
Oh. You didn't have a good group?
Girl Scouts and the Catholic school, I think, are my triggers.
Oh, Catholic school absolutely is, whether you know it or not, has traumatized everyone that attended.
Those are my and people getting hit on that aren't me. Like, that triggers me.
You're not getting hit on enough, Cindy?
No, nobody. Like, I'm seriously, like, I'm so triggered.
We better do
nothing.
A makeover.
I can't even. There's nothing I can do.
Are you, even since you got your awesome brows?
No, even with these brows.
Wow.
I'm getting them.
I mean, they look great.
I know. I had an appointment to get them touched. I'm supposed to, they got to touch them up again, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. So good.
Yeah. They look really good. But anyway, she's got to do some more in here, whatever. Like, they schedule it right after. But because we're leaving, we're going to go to Florida now, and I didn't know we were then. So I just
get them touched up after, because
because you're not supposed to go in the sun.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. Hope I'm going to get a little sun. Hopefully, I can hit up a couple open mics so I can see my comedy friends down there. And I might be back in New York City next week, but we'll see.
You were just so busy.
Nah, it's not even. I'm not going to be famous or anything, but it's okay though.
You are going to be famous, and you are going to be hit on by somebody.
Somebody will, right? Tell me that, Teresa.
Listen, you got to speak these positiveness into the world.
Yeah. So I did a show at the Broadway Comedy Club, and it was a gay and lesbian show. And you guys, I posted that picture of me in the green room. Did you like that?
Yes, you a mess.
Did you see that? Like, I'm sitting in a dirt room on a chair. I'm like, are you serious? I didn't have my phone with me. So there was another girl in there, and I'm like, will you please take a picture of me and send it to me? And I grabbed that bottle of wine. Anyway, we were laughing our asses off. So, so I go up, I did my set. It went really well. Damn, I'm going to tell you, it was me and this other woman who was in her 50s. And I went on first. And I just I got big laughs. And I think, I loosened the roof up. I'm like, all right, the nails are a bit lifted. And then she got up there and she fucking blew the roof off. I'm like, step back, youngsters. The old lesbians are here. I was like, you were here to teach you a lesson. But we'll see what happens. But it was
getting on stage at the Broadway is like, I know you, the Broadway Comedy Club, right? Like,
it's not that.
I feel that's pretty awesome.
No, like the awesome would be if I was on like the Stand, Gotham, or Caroline's. Those are the three big ones.
Well, I don't know. Email their HR people or whoever you're booking. I don't know who you do.
Yeah.
Have your manager reach out to you.
That'll be Lauren.
Your agent reach out.
That'll be Lauren.
I'll rewrite your bio. I think I did.
Yeah. I think you might have to rewrite that sucker and make me look more important than I am.
We need to get you and Jared Freed in the same club so we can get married, me and him.
So Lauren can get hit on.
I don't think that it's completely impossible that I will not ever be on a show with Jared Freed. I think that could happen.
Yeah.
In the city. You know what I mean? There's a slight possibility that I could get on a show with him. Will he talk to me? That is not a possibility. So you guys, this is totally crazy. So I go to the cellar. I met Jessica there, right? So she brings us into the cellar. We sit at the comics table. It's amazing.
you were at the table,
Yeah.
table.
Yeah, one of the tables. So now I'm sitting there, not the one in the restaurant, but down in the bottom. Then, so as I'm walking in, like Des Bishop is standing there talking to, somebody. I walk by, I'm like, "What's up, Des?" He's like, "Yeah, how you doing?" I was looking at me like, "Do I know you?" So that's what I did all weekend. That's what I did all week. Like, because you pass.
People like to be recognized.
So I'm everywhere I was all week. I'm out on the streets, out on McDougal, in the village where all the comics are. And like Sam Morrill was out there. And I'm like, "Hey, Sam."
Oh my God,
like,
that's awesome.
They're all out there. Like they just hang out there in the street. Like it's crazy.
I know. That's why I say, like, if I would go to the city, I would just be like in the comedy clubs every night, just like listening to anybody who was there. Like just.
Well, Lauren, you're going to have to plan your trip to come when I'm there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting for you to do it when I can come and like book it for like weekend-ish.
Well, also, there's always a possibility that you might be coming to Rochester. So we'll see.
Oh, you're going to go to Rochester?
You can come too. We got to see. I'm working on maybe doing a show. So we'll see what my plan is. We don't know. It's all very shaky.
How far away from Cindy are you? Could you drive there or is it way too far?
Yeah, Lauren could drive.
Actually,
if she had to, but in the snow, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't drive more than 40 minutes, but
I
could.
Yeah, it's not far at all. I know a ton of people that, drive, like Google that. That's not.
I feel like even like New York City is like 6 hours from here.
I think you're
what?
I
would never be able to like park. I would never drive there, but I would fly. But it's not that far.
Lauren, you're in Ohio, right?
Columbus, yeah.
Oh, let me put in Columbus.
This bitch over here just putting in Ohio to Rochester, like it's gonna give her a valid.
Yeah, it will.
Direct. I can't.
Sure.
It's not far. I'm telling you right now.
Like 10 hours?
5 hours, 36 minutes.
Oh my God, Lauren. You need to drive your ass up there.
Yeah, it's nothing. It takes, I'm 5 hours from the city and it's like nothing.
I could listen to half a book.
I'm like 100 hours away from both of y'all.
You are, because you're 17 hours from me. Well, 16, drive-wise.
It is. I didn't know that. We had a friend who lived in Columbus and they would like come to Baton Rouge for like the weekend.
I was like, are y'all
like doing Coke and Adderall? How are you staying awake?
Wait, was that Columbus, Georgia or Columbus?
Columbus, Ohio. I was working out at the gym and they showed up and I was like, "Why are you here?" They're like, "Oh, we're stopping by. Well, we're on our way to Houston, which is another 4 hours for the geography not inclined people."
Right.
And I was like, "What? I'm sorry, what? You've been driving since yesterday?"
Yeah.
That's not for me.
Yeah. So listen, you guys, we filled up this hour. I'm going to take a quick break because I'm recording again at 8:30 with a comedy friend of mine. You guys have been amazing. You're
amazing, Cindy.
No, you're amazing.
Meet what's his name, Jared, and you're going to get hit on.
I have to really cling to that 1% of Jewish heritage in my DNA test because that's going to make me eligible.
That's right.
We can work
for the relationship.
You can become a chosen one. We're just going to have to learn the Torah.
Teresa, I was born into it. Very small amounts.
I am part chosen.
Part. All right, you guys.
Bye, Cindy.
Bye.
We will talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye.